Have you ever wondered why cats are considered bad luck or evil? Let me take you back to a dark time in history where thousands of cats were killed because of the bad luck and taboo associated with them. They had good moments in ancient history, but were often systematically murdered, exiled, and treated with much disrespect and harm. Thankfully, in the modern era, society dedicates money, time, and energy into making sure that their pet cats are well cared for and loved. From cat cafes to cat emojis to crazy cat lady memes, cats definitely are considered a popular pet. The number of cats in the US even outnumbers the number of dogs. The pet industry brings in billions of dollars for businesses such as Petco and even Walmart. The average cat lover spends around $95 a month on their furry friends. From litter to toys to food to grooming and vet visits, it is certainly not cheap to own a cat. But despite this, many people do. Have you also ever wondered how our cat friends evolved throughout history and became as popular as they are today? Where did they come from? Where did they migrate to? How did they get to the United States? Our love for cats goes back to ancient Egypt, from the banks of the Nile to ancient Mesopotamia. Egyptian culture was famous for its devotion to the cat. The people held the cat at the highest esteem. An ancient Egyptian goddess named Bastet was honored with a figure which had a woman's body and a cat's head. Bastet had entire temples and festivals dedicated to her, and she was one of the most worshipped gods. Thousands of small cat figures have been found buried throughout Egypt, possibly honoring her. As history progressed, cats began to migrate from Egypt to Europe. During the 1200s and 1300s, cats were held in respectable positions in society, being friends and rodent killers. This began to change as the Catholic Church took over and Pope Gregory declared cats to be diabolical. This resulted in a horrendous bloodbath for cats in the whole of Egypt. The Spanish Inquisition, which occurred about 100 years later, and Pope Innocent declared cats to be the very personification of the devil. You have probably noticed that the cats are often associated with black magic and bad luck. This stereotype was a direct result of this dark time in history. Numerous popes over time sentenced cats to be burned alive with their witch owners. Thankfully, the reputation of cats began to shift as they moved up in society and once again became the furry friends we all love and cherish today. They were brought from Europe to North America in the 1400s on ships in order to reduce disease-carrying rodents. For the next few hundred years, as the United States began to be established, they were treated with respect and love. Cats are great companions and can also help reduce stress and anxiety in their owners. Cats continued to be revered in the 1900s. And many famous people loved cats. Former President Abraham Lincoln was the first president to bring a cat into the White House. A quote from his wife, Mary, when asked if her husband had any hobbies, stated that he was very fond of his cats. Theodore Roosevelt had two famous cats named Tom, Quartz, and Slippers. Famous actors and actresses and music artists such as Drew Barrymore, Taylor Swift, and Snoop Dogg all own cats today. Isaac Newton owned several cats and even invented the cat door. Cats came into the movie screen as early as 1930, and many famous movies featured cats. More modern movies and TV shows include Garfield, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and the beloved classic, The Pink Panther. When you see a black cat cross the road or go home after a long day to love your furry friend, now you can realize and appreciate the many hurdles cats have been through to evolve from Egypt to Europe to colonial America to sitting in your lap today.